Introduce yourself, Osiris. I did.
I fucked up. You fucked up. What up, YouTube? Ben Boyle here, also known as Osiris, and this is
No, I fucked up. What did I say? John Sten.
Ben Boyle. I can't do it. Today we're gonna be rewatching a good old classic. And what are we watching today? Naruto. That's right. What's the reason why we're rewatching it?
Fucking the single greatest fucking shonen anime to fucking have been created.
Agreed. One of the greats, in my opinion. The greatest.
Plain and simple.
Even above Dragon Ball Z?
100 times above Dragon Ball Z.
Damn, bold words, sir.
Bro.
Well, I mean, we'll get into it.
I don't want to get into it right now.
Okay. Yeah, and then I remember watching the first episode and instantly hooked.
Oh, yeah.
And then, if I wasn't already hooked, there's a certain point where I was like, okay, I'm in. I'm so in.
Dragon Ball Z had its place in time, and for being a late 80s, early 90s anime, if they redefine what anime was, it's weird ass fucking characters transforming, and
right, aliens,
they get
and
more
stuff.
powerful, and it's the gold hair, the fucking blue eyes,
right,
the
weird
muscles,
armor.
the muscles, the karate theme to it, just the fucking laser beams they shot out of their arms, it was. I had never seen nothing like that as a kid.
Yeah, me neither.
Naruto, I think, took it a step further. They took everything that made that show great, the transformations, the fucking, the leveling up and all that shit, and added a fucking content to it. Added a fucking storyline that was just, to me, it's meaningful, it's beautiful, and it's...
What it was is, you can, relate to characters more.
Yeah, definitely.
Than what Dragon Ball Z
That's what makes Naruto beautiful. It's, the backstories and just how, You see all these fucking meaningful things that the characters do throughout the fucking show.
Yeah.
And then, you're like, damn. One of the most powerful scenes to me was when fucking Shikamaru fucking avenges Asuma.
Oh.
Come on, dude.
But that's a Shippuden, though. That's a Shippuden. We're gonna get to it.
I know. I'm just saying, that shit to me. When did you ever see that in Dragon Ball Z? You remember when Kakashi almost died? Reading the manga when we were in high school?
Oh, dude.
Bro.
We were putting bets.
Bro.
We were putting bets on what was going to happen.
People were mad. People were like, I'm done with the series.
Especially Kirby, dude.
Oh,
he was finna quit. So that's why we're going to be watching this series again.
Thank you.
So, let's get to it.
I used to hate this fucking song, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I used to hate it, but it grew on me.
I fell in love with it the first time I heard it. It was catchy.
I watched it in on fucking Tsunami or whatever.
Yeah.
So the one that I was used to is Naruto. And all these weird noises.
Yeah, you're right.
The shurikens hitting the wall with Naruto.
Yeah.
And that to me was oh, it's on.
No, I never knew that.
Sit my fat ass down and watch this shit.
I grew up without cable, so I didn't watch this until I was in high school. I remember watching this episode on on Francisco's iPod, and that's how I got into it. I watched it, and I remember I was walking to school. I had my AirPods on. I was walking to school watching it.
Yeah.
And then I remember too. It ended. As soon as I got to the campus, it ended with Iruka giving him the headband. Yeah. And I was like, damn, what perfect timing. Okay. And then I went to school. And then during lunch, I watched it. And I watched the first 3 episodes. Then I got home. I started watching it on my computer.
You're like, fuck this.
And I was like, this is freaking dope.
Let me rephrase that. I had said that Kirby, our friend Kirby, had introduced me to Naruto.
Yeah.
He introduced me to Shippuden.
Oh, okay.
Because Shippuden was out way before Naruto in Japan. I didn't know that was a thing. You can Google that shit on YouTube.
Really?
What the fuck is YouTube? I remember, I think I was on Toonami one day, just watching something.
Yeah.
And it was episode 3 that came out. Beginning of the Sabusa little fucking arc.
Oh, okay.
When Kakashi, he grabs those dudes by the neck. And
the assassins?
The assassins is all badass.
He just handles?
Yeah, he uses a substitution jutsu. You think he's dead. He turns out he's not. He grabs him. And I remember seeing that. I was like,
oh, damn.
What is this? This is cool. And then right after that, they go into the whole story arc with them. And that fucking that
blew your mind.
Yeah. I came back later and rewatched from the beginning.
This is probably my favorite scene of this episode so far.
I love this.
Yeah, dude. This part made me laugh right here. Watch. The exaggerated head in the vein, bro. That shit had me dying. If you pay attention, to the background characters,
yeah, and
I do this in new anime. I try to see which ones are gonna be relatable or relative later on down the road.
Yeah,
and I remember with this one, I thought Shino was gonna be not relevant at all. Yeah, Shino. He controls the bugs.
Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking about.
I'm like, come on, Jonathan.
No, he is kind of irrelevant though. That's why he threw me off.
Well, no,
you thought he wasn't. He
is. Like a character who doesn't appear in the show at all anymore. Besides that one episode.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought he was just like a thrown out background character.
But he was kind of no.
Well, no, he fights Kankuro. Yeah, during the
shooting exam or
during the shooting exam during the invasion. Fights him.
Because this is why we need to rewatch this. I don't remember that. Honestly, the last time I watched Naruto, the original one, all the way through, could very well have been 10 years ago. When I was keeping up with it on Tsunami.
You're right.
And then Shippuden came out, or when I learned of Shippuden, I had YouTube. I was like, oh fuck it. I started watching it on YouTube, like subbed. Like Chris, our friend Chris, was like, you know what a manga is?
What was that? Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, it's this, and that. It explains it. I was like, how do you know that? Where do you read that? Like, and then that's how I met our friend Jason. And then One Manga, that was a thing back then. He was like, oh, I watch it on this website called One Manga. Ever since that day, every fucking Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes Friday, because it would change. Yeah, I would log on every morning before going to school and read it.
Yeah, I was the same way too. Like, I got introduced to it, and I remember my buddy Mike, or our buddy Mike.
I like this real quick. I want to point this out that sorry to interrupt. How terrible he is at making a clone. So beautiful. But he's
later
so
on
bad at it. Like, and he's so determined to be great that he just busts his ass. Like, you later find out that he him having the nine toes jeopardizes how much of his chakra he can actually control or use. You find that out later because of the seal.
Wait, does he really?
Yeah, the seal. I don't remember specifically what it is, but it's part of the. Oh no, I'm wrong. No. Scratch that. I'm wrong. No, I'm thinking of something. Scratch that. I look like I don't know a damn thing about Naruto.
What you do is just all mixed up.
It's been a while, man. It's been a cool minute. I'm on My Hero Academia right now.
You know what we should do, bro?
I want to prove to myself that this is better.
Really?
I love My Hero, but I don't know.
I feel like My Hero Academia draws a lot of inspiration from Naruto.
Definitely.
I think that's what people like about it. The same with how this draws inspiration from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, it's
like even the character design, the yellow hair, the orange jumpsuit, the training.
Yup.
Like it's all the same.
That's what makes him unique because this character has growth.
Right.
Goku is just a fucking simpleton, to be honest. All he gives a fuck about is
fighting,
and all he gives a fuck about is training.
You know, I think that whole mantra of him just wanting to fight and train came in Super.
The explanation for that, I remember reading that it was a mistranslation in the States.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, like Akira Toriyama was quoted saying that Goku's always been like that and that he's always wanted to portray him that way because that's all he's ever given a fuck about. But yeah, I think that's what he said, that America wanted to make him more like Superman, more like a traditional hero.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So he'd appeal to our audience.
Yeah.
And then, that's why Goku's the way he was, back in the day.
Okay.
And the newer shit, it's more accurate.
It's true to the source. Yep. Okay. You know, I was having this conversation with Kirby.
Yeah.
And I was telling him that the Third Hokage was a dick to Naruto. Because look, he implemented a law that did not allow the villagers to talk about the incident of the Nine-Tailed Fox.
Okay.
Right? He was talking to Iruka Sensei about, like, we need to watch Naruto now because he failed, maybe the Nine-Tailed Fox will get released again.
Yeah.
But if he had that power to implement those rules and stuff, he could have also implemented a rule of, like, to not treat him differently, to treat him as our own, so that way he doesn't, grow up the way he grew up. And that could have, maybe that would have changed the way, changed Naruto's path.
Yeah, or people's
kind of
perspective and shit.
Exactly, his perspective.
Yeah. But I would argue two things. First, on the second part, you said that he was treated differently.
Yeah.
The 8-tailed beast didn't wreak havoc on their village like the 9-tails did. So the people in
it still kill people though.
No, but it didn't fucking almost destroy the village. I don't think. I could be wrong. I think he has been I think the 8-tailed has just naturally been passed down,
right,
without any incidents. When fucking the 9-tails almost destroyed the village, so people I think are all on edge all the time. And then it's already been shown that the 9-tails is not secure within a host because his mom he escaped. Well, he didn't escape. It was
true. That whole thing was all Madara's plan.
Yeah, but
but people didn't know that.
Yeah. I get neither did we. But some people are like, oh well, they're not stable. The Jinchuriki can't fucking hold.
It's only a matter of time before it gets unleashed again.
The second point, I think, keep watching. Like I think it's like episode 2 or 3. The third explains why his decree was that not to talk about it. His intentions were good. I think he just didn't know.
True.
How it was gonna play out, and it played out kind of bad for Naruto because people kind of hate him and shit.
Yeah. But I just feel like if they would have known that he was the Fourth Hokage's son, and what the Fourth Hokage did, things would have been different.
I'll give you that one.
Now, playing devil's advocate, I feel like if that would have happened, we would have gotten the show that we got today.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because like
the loneliness, the sorrow.
Yeah.
Like shit, this kid learned how to deal with depression at fucking 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of us are fucking,
still dealing with it now.
Yeah, 30, 40, like.
See, like right here, like the Third Hokage could have bought him a bed or something, like, like arrange someone to like give him groceries. Like I don't know. There's a lot that the show doesn't explain, like the logistics of it.
We got a lot of fucking poor people out here too. Like
that's true.
Hey, fuck, you don't see Trump coming out here and like handing motherfuckers beds, houses.
That's true.
Come on, like
he's dealing with some other shit that we don't know about. And I think in Boruto we get it more like of what the role of Hokage. No, I'm talking about like the role of Hokage in terms of like.
I hate fucking Boruto. Boruto should have been called Konohamaru. Dead ass.
Does it follow Konohamaru?
No, but that's my beef with it. Konohamaru is such an interesting character.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like it should have been his story.
Yeah.
And he should have been training Naruto's kids.
Yeah.
But like it should have been the story about his journey to become Hokage because he wants to be Hokage.
Yeah, he wants to be the 8th.
And we're getting into the second episode.
Yeah, right.
So I'm gonna shut the fuck up. It's kind of a throwaway episode because it's like a pilot episode.
Yeah, true.
You never see Mizuki's punk ass again unless you watch the fillers when he turns into that tiger.
Yeah, I thought that was stupid as hell.
Even as a kid, I didn't know what a filler was.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? This does not fit. What is going on?
Yeah, like what is like? So right here on this part, this tripped me up. I was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Because I honestly thought Naruto shoulder charged Iruka. I'm like, damn, he's pissed off at him. But then this happened. I was like, bro, plot twist for days.
I like this story. I feel like that's why it's one of those things I keep telling you. It's meaningful, man. I don't remember what the title of the video was, but it was something along the lines. It was trying to explain why the black community maybe likes Naruto so much.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And it's because of shit like this. Grew up kind of like by himself, has no guidance.
Like no father figure or parental figure.
Nothing like that. And like he fucking he's got all this potential, untapped potential, and like that could be the coach for somebody who's in sports, for example.
Right.
Iruka could represent the coach sports. All you need is one person to fucking believe in you and tell you, hey, I think you can fucking do this.
And then that'll inspire you to do it.
And inspire you to change your fucking life. And I think that connects with people. There's this MMA fighter named Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, that's the dude.
That motherfucker, like.
I'm not into MMA fighting, but I know who he is.
Oh, it's because of that.
Yeah, it's because of that. Because like,
I feel a dork. I love it though. I love it. He'll be like throwing in like Naruto references when he's talking and shit. I'm like, fuck. I'm a fan, motherfucker. I want you to whoop everybody. Fuck John Jones. You got this.
Yo, this part made me tear up, low-key. Like,
I think the first time I saw it, yeah, for sure. The way they set it up. The one jutsu that he couldn't do to earn the fucking headband.
He does it in spades.
Yep, exactly.
Like, no, he does like the hardest version of it.
Yep, multiplies it by 1,000,000 and shit. Like, only deserving that he receives fucking Iruka's headband. Like,
I like it too how like it happened on the same day of the exam.
Yeah.
So like I feel like technically he passed.
Well, he did.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah. Introduced him to Ichiraku ramen.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Iconic to this fucking show. Prior to that, this food, all he knew was fucking
instant ramen, instant noodle ramen soup. Yeah. You know, this is probably one of my favorite endings.
Really?
Yeah. It's very nostalgic. It captures like the childhoodness of the kids and like like I didn't grow up watching this. Like I grew up on I watched it when again in high school. I think I was a sophomore. But then I don't know why I felt nostalgic on it. Like I felt like I should have watched this as a kid.
The episode that made me fucking love that character, Konohamaru. I always was looking forward to seeing how he turned out in the future.
Oh yeah, and then we get that later on in the show.
We get him and when we get him in Boruto, I fucking hate him in Boruto.
Why?
He's just not the same fucking character. He's not this. To me, he was like a mini Naruto.
Okay.
With this pedigree of badasses. behind him. You know, you had the third, you had Asuma. You're just like, this kid's destined to be somebody special.
And then he turns out to be
nobody. Yeah. He's like another Ibisu or whatever the fuck.
Oh, a special Johnny? No.
Yeah, he's pathetic in fucking Boruto.
No, he's not. I think he is. To be fair, like, you're comparing Konohamaru to the reincarnation of the Sage of Six Paths' son. Like, he's like, Naruto and Sasuke raised the bar in terms of power level.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
I'll give you that one.
Compared to Naruto standards, Boruto version of Konohamaru is like the bee's knees. Like, he's probably stronger than the third.
Yeah.
But like, if you think about it, like in the whole aspect of the show, you know, like
the new power spectrum.
Yeah, exactly. The new power spectrum.
They raised it.
Yeah, they raised it hella up. So I feel like Konohamaru, if we're using the standards of Naruto, then he's super powerful.
The vibe I get is that he's gonna get forgotten. And he's gonna get surpassed by Boruto. Boruto does not deserve to surpass him. Boruto is like,
he's a spoiled brat.
He's a spoiled brat, and he doesn't put in the effort like his dad did.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my way. Get slept on. I like how the Third Hokage is like, oh boy, here we go again.
No, I know. The whole time he's worried. Like, I think after this too, he's like, fuck. Yeah. He's like, not Konohamaru and Naruto together. Like,
yeah,
fuck. Like,
damn it.
This kid was a headache before Naruto. Shit. You know, I was wondering who his parents were.
Oh yeah,
it's one of the mysteries of the fucking show.
That never explains it.
It's like, you guys.
We know his name is Sarutobi.
Yeah. I hate that. Like, the fillers are so ass. Like, why don't you make fillers about Konohamaru's past as a kid?
Right.
Fucking make fillers about fucking
like characters that are relevant to
like maybe the relationship between the third Asuma.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
So I want to see like
because he was part of another thing too. I've always wondered. You know that do-rag that he has?
Oh yeah.
Like that's part of like the 12 shinobi like fire guard people. There were like 12 ninjas.
Is that a filler? Or
that was a filler.
Canon? Okay.
It was a filler.
It was a filler though. Okay.
But like that was a good example of like explaining something about a character that you never knew.
I'll give you that one. Yeah.
I wish the fillers did that. They explained like
more in detail.
Exactly. Like a character's background and stuff like that. Like, okay, kind of off topic of what the episode is here, but like a good filler would have been sign note. I like this part because it really explains like
the chakra
and how it's developed.
This fucker got the name wrong.
Oh, he says Chikara.
Something like that. He says it all weird. I missed it already, but that was funny. He's like, you mean chakra Naruto?
Oh yeah.
No, at first he's like, no, that's just how real ninjas say it. Like, and then he thinks to himself, he's like, yeah, I can tell you kid anything. Like, I was like, you dirty motherfucker. Look how confident Naruto is, like, that he thinks he can train this kid who's the grandson to in my opinion, the single greatest Kage.
Who?
I think Sarutobi was the best Kage.
The third Hokage?
Third Hokage was the single strongest Kage in the entire series.
But the strongest.
Naruto. Yeah, strongest. With the exception of Naruto.
Ooh, that's a whole debate that we could go on for like a podcast or something.
Bro, my idea is to do a podcast and have topics like that. Like,
who's the strongest?
Yeah, I like this. It's dope. Like on the side, like also do podcasts.
Okay.
And then we have like more of our friends that are balls deep into Naruto and just like really
that'd be dope.
Really argue. I do want to do that as a alongside this.
Right now, what happened? Konohamaru did the sexy jutsu, but yet Naruto gets freaking canned on. That's a theme on this episode that continues on. And I find it hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's funny, but it goes to show you the difference. It's funny because they both. You're right. This is what I like about that episode. That they're both invisible for different reasons. This dude is the son of the honorable fucking Hokage.
Yeah.
Naruto, technically he's the son of a
Hokage, but that's not public knowledge.
People don't know.
Yeah.
He's just a pest, right? But nobody sees them for who they are, right?
Right.
Naruto's invisible because, everybody chooses to ignore him. They don't want to affiliate with him because of his past. Konohamaru, it's like people are just, they give him a pass.
You know what he reminds me of, dude? The Ultimate Muscle dude.
He does. Oh, he looks hilarious.
Watch, he's gonna get smacked on again. Watch. Oh
no! You got well done, man. But yeah, and then this other kid, they don't touch him. They don't do anything. because like they give him a pass, like, oh, you're just ignorant, you're just dumb, because like, and well, he's the grandson of Hokage, so they don't want to fuck with him, you know. And no, he wants to be known. He wants people to know him for who he is. Like, I'm Konohamaru. I'm not the grandson of the third. I'm Konohamaru. Like
I'm my own person.
Yeah. And Naruto's the same way. And that's why they both want to be Hokage. They want people to recognize them. For
Bro, them curves.
What is that thing that they say? All bodies are
all bodies are beautiful.
There you go.
Yeah.
All bodies are beautiful. I always remember Ebisu from playing this Game Boy game. Naruto.
Oh
game.
Man.
And he was the first villain you fight.
Not really.
Yeah, and then it's funny because like you have the ability to use the substitution, or not the substitution, the sexy jutsu. But I would avoid using it because I thought it was stupid.
Yeah.
And he's so fucking hard to beat. I remember struggling. I think I gave up and I did the sexy jutsu and he fucking died. Like, immediately. It's like you're supposed to do that.
You're supposed to do it.
And I was like, man, I'm so
many hours spent on this one level.
Yeah, it was like,
and the one obvious jutsu I was supposed to use.
It was like super effective, and it's like, oh, he dies right away. I was like,
oh yeah, you're talking about invisible, yeah.
That team lives in the shadow of the third.
Exactly. And this is relatable to like kids.
Yeah.
Who have like older brothers.
Oh yeah.
Or parents.
Yeah.
That like their shadow casts over them, and they don't want to be in the shadow. They want to create their own shadow.
Be their own. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Think about it now. It's a future theme of like Sasuke's arc. You know those flashbacks where he's trying to be out of Itachi's shadow.
Yeah.
He's trying to make his father proud and say, "That's my boy."
Yeah. All these characters are interesting. Like
exactly.
They're cut from the same cloth, which is why I'm angry that this guy didn't get more screen time.
Oh, Konohamaru?
I think he deserved like a main role in the show.
I would have to agree.
Whenever I see the third, I always think back to like when I'm young watching him, and I'm like, look at this old man dude. Like, he's old.
Right.
And you watch him fight Orochimaru.
Oh, he was total badass.
This guy,
and that raises so many questions. What can he do when he was in his prime?
Oh yeah, and then he fights off two previous Hokages.
Yeah, and not fully powered, but powered enough to where they're.
I mean, you learn like just how powerful they were.
Yeah,
whatever fraction of power they had when Orochimaru summoned them,
bro,
would have been enough to destroy a lot of shinobi. Mm-hmm. And it's like this dude took them both on,
right? At an old age, and Orochimaru,
and he was like 73. I was like, damn.
One thing that I didn't like later on in the series, you see how big he was right there?
Yeah,
massive, taller than mountains.
Yeah.
Later on in the show, like the scale is off.
Fair, but I would also argue that power split. Remember?
Oh yeah, true.
I think Sasuke has a bit of it, doesn't he? Or am I tripping?
No, he seals it, but he doesn't take it. Half of it goes to Minato. I think it takes like the negative.
Was it?
Yeah,
something like that.
And then Naruto.
And when there's those two other, I think Shonin from Jonin from the.
From the Cloud Village.
Yeah, they both have like those, weapons, and like he ate him. That's the storyline, is that he ate him.
Yeah, and then they ate his
stomach.
Exactly, and then they absorbed
some of his chakra.
I feel like chakra is like a plant. You take some of it, and then like it grows on its own.
Okay. There's a lot of like little things in Naruto. To be honest, don't make sense.
See, that's another thing too.
Like send your DNA.
Yeah.
Frustrating,
dude. I have to agree, man. Oh, you're gonna die? Oh, send your DNA. Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna use a jutsu that for sure is gonna kill you? Nah.
Send your DNA.
Seal.
Yeah, seal. Oh,
seal.
Yeah.
Freaking guy sensei. I thought that was crap. He should have died. That would have been like a huge motivator for Rock Lee.
The ending of Naruto, bittersweet for me for many reasons.
Naruto or Shippuden?
Shippuden.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I keep referring to it as Naruto because I read the manga.
Whole series, yeah.
Naruto, but yeah, Shippuden. There was a lot of stuff that I think
was left unexplained.
Yeah, well, not just that. Kishimoto fucked up. Like, he kills
Neji?
Neji, yeah, he kills him. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Right?
Neji, yeah, he kills Neji off. For what reason?
What kind of scandalous technique is that?
He gets mad at Naruto.
But he's blushing. A rooted ass motherfucker.
I like this. It just shows how powerful Naruto is and how creative he is.
Yeah.
Like, just not that long ago, he learned the Shadow Clone Jutsu.
And then he applies his own jutsu to it.
He applies his own jutsu to it. It's like, damn, like, creative.
And see, look, this is a reference point for Goku. Goku was a natural born fighter.
Yeah.
He was a dimwit, but he was a natural born fighter. Same thing with Naruto. He's a natural born fighter, nobody taught him this.
Yeah.
He learned himself. And he applies it to take down a Jonin.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? A special Jonin.
You don't realize how powerful they are until they start fighting Akatsuki.
Oh, right?
Yeah, like, that's when I started seeing, like, whoa, these guys are pretty powerful.
Freaking strong, exactly.
Yeah, they can hold their own. Man, it's been a while.
It's been a minute.
I don't deserve to call this my favorite anime.
No, to be fair, it's been a while since we watched this. This show ended like a while back.
Fair.
You know, we keep it up with different anime.
My Hero.
My Hero.
I like this part. He admits, like, damn, that YouTube would have got
me. Yeah, would have got me too shit.
Oh, man. Like this.
Talks about hard work, pays off.
I love this guy. It's the thing we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, really, exactly.
It's that book.
Resistance.
And it's weird because it's like, these ideas were around, like, us. How come we didn't, grasp them earlier?
Yeah.
You know, the idea of you just pursue something and you just work hard at it and, hey, eventually, maybe you'll get there, but it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
See, what I find relatable to Naruto is that he grew up without a parents, and like I grew up without a dad. Low key, this dude inspired me to, like, you work hard and continue your hard work. It's gonna pay off.
Yeah.
And nothing in this world that's worth having is not easy.
No, I agree.
And like this show like really like helped me nail that.
Yeah.
Like nail it down to my heart and my mindset. And I don't know if you seen that Snapchat. Oh no, you did. Of me watching the Shippuden with my nephew.
Oh yeah. I was like, hey, respect. I remember that. I was like, respect. You gotta teach these kids young. Yeah, I remember that.
He likes the show. It's just that it's like my sister like monitors like what they watch. Yeah, which I agree with, but at the same time, this show is worth watching.
Yeah, I think she would need to understand that it's teaching important lessons that you don't get from watching, like I said, Cow and Chicken. I remember I liked that show and I thought it was the dumbest thing in the world when I got older. I still think it's dumb. Like, it's just, there's nothing to it. Yeah. This is just...
It's TV junk. Yeah.
No, it's funny. What I'm relating to now as I'm finding out, like, the older I get, revisiting episodes, like I'll randomly revisit Shippuden episodes. Like earlier this morning, I was watching the first episode of Shippuden. I was just in the mood. And but what I'm finding is that Naruto is teaching you confidence, and he's telling you, like, you want to do something, be confident. Tell everybody in the room that you're gonna fucking do it, because that'll inspire you to do it.
Exactly.
Like, don't be ashamed of it. I wish I would have got that sooner. I would be in a different place today.
You think so?
Definitely.
All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. We watched the first 2 episodes of Naruto. As you can tell, we have a lot of opinions on it. And I hope you really enjoyed the video. I don't know. What do you want to say, John? Thin?
Stick around. This is going to be an interesting
journey.
Journey for all of us. First time doing YouTube.
Since we know what's going to happen, like, and we know we've already seen the show, we're going to be giving you a different, like, perspective. And, like, as you said, Jonathan, like, there's themes in this show that really mean a lot more now that we we've matured and we've grown. We watched the heart. Exactly. Leave a like and comment on the channel, and if you like what we're doing, go ahead and subscribe. Jonathan, want to end it off?
No, I just what you said sounds good to me.
Come on, to the titty dance. Hey, I can't do it. I can do this though.
Give me a like for every titty
bounce. Go.
No,
I'm just kidding. All right, guys, peace.